Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So today I kind of wanted to talk about when it comes to being healthy and weight loss. Sometimes I think that we create a story in our head and it's just in our thinking. So I really have a belief that the way that you think about yourself shows up in the way that you eat. Shows up in the way that you're eating. You're shoveling in your food really fast, or how you're eating. You're going really slow. You're afraid to eat. Things like that. I feel like the way that you're eating and your relationship with food is a direct correlation to the relationship that you have with yourself. But I think it starts with the story that we tell ourselves. So I kind of want to start out with an example of my own. So I've told myself a lot of different stories, and I still continue to do it. But one of the stories that I think that maybe would be helpful for some of you is this idea that, so I'm a runner. I like to run, and I think I'm pretty fast. But I used to get on the treadmill, and I would go at a 5.0. And I did this for 5 years. Not that there's anything wrong with going at a 5.0, but I could always go faster, and people would say, well, go faster. And I'm like, well, I can't go faster. I go at a 5.0 pace. That's what I do. And they're like, but you could probably go faster. But the story that I was telling myself, and the reason that I would never go to like a 5.1 or a 5.2 is because I was telling myself, I created this story for whatever reason. Maybe it had something to do with how I grew up. For whatever reason, I created this story that I couldn't run any faster, that I couldn't do that. So I just didn't. For 5 years, I got on that treadmill, and I would not change it. I would not change the pace. Until I changed the story in my head, I wasn't going to change that. And I think that a lot of us do that in a lot of different ways when it comes to food or it comes to our weight. Oh, my mom's always had that stomach, so I'm going to have that stomach. Oh, my kids live in the house and they want all those snacks, so, that's what I'm going to do. Or, I just had a baby 10 years ago, so this is what I'm going to look like. There's this story that you've created, and you keep telling yourself over and over the same stuff, and then that reflects on what you do, even though if you changed your thoughts, you could change your body, you could change your relationship with food. And I know I'm making it sound so easy, but it's really truly not. But I think the first step is figuring out, what is your story? Take a second this week to kind of write that down. What is your story, and what am I telling myself? And here's the second step to that. What is my story? What am I telling myself? And how am I co-creating that story? How am I participating in that story that I'm telling myself? And how is that affecting me in a negative way? Now, you guys, we can do this with a lot of different things. I use it more in my weight loss classes when it comes to food and your weight, but you could use it for a lot of different things. Like I said, with my running, with my exercise, but you could use it in a lot of different areas of your life where you kind of feel stuck. What is the story that you have co-created? And how are you co-creating it? How do you keep doing that? And sometimes it just takes that writing it out to make you stop and have to think about it. And then you're like, wow, I really have done that. And you can change your thoughts about it. You have a choice. You have a choice today to change that story, to do something different, to bump the treadmill up to 5.2. Really, these are the things. And once I figured that out, I couldn't believe it. I remember I bumped it up to like 5.8 one day, and I was like, wow, I can do this. I can do this for an hour. So it's just interesting what we do when we're telling ourselves that story. So that's kind of my focus for this week. And the focus for you is to tell your story, write out your story. What is the story? What is your story? And how are you co-creating that story? And how is it keeping you stuck? This could be work-related, guys. This could be in a lot of different areas of your life, relationships and things like that. So anyway, I hope that helps some of you. Hope you guys have a really nice weekend and a nice week. And I'll do another vlog next week. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.